Because that happens. I
think this is the first time that she hasn't given me shit for letting her ramble on.
Myself. I've been told last night, and it was kind of insulting the way that they went about it. Not last night, but because it was my family and stuff, that I was an introvert and that I always bring the conversation to myself. But then to do it, I was like, well, it just sucks when you walk into the room and everybody stops talking. So then you feel like you should say something. Bam.
I love that I was like, hey, we're out of time. She's like, I'm going to talk more. Fuck you.
Fuck, see?
So good. I can't make this up. So let's motivate people, Crystal. Come on. What are you waiting for? Is that okay with you? Do you mind if we do the morning motivational rant? Is that acceptable for you? No?
It's great.
I would say for today, we are coming into the last couple, or about mid-August. We just finished the first week of August. A lot of the times, like we've been closed up for coming up on 6 months now, right? It's the full month of March onward, and now we're in August, and everyone is suffering from cabin fever, just paranoia, stress, and everything. Today, when I went to Starbucks, I was talking with the girls in the drive-thru because I'm very lazy, and I just said, I was like, if I reiterated an offer I had made them when quarantine just started, but they were still open, where I was like, listen, if you guys want, you can hire me by the hour. I'll stand at the door and just beat the shit out of people who are rude. Because, if you want to be rude, yeah, that's 2019, you can just fuck off. Just go back to 2019. I think people, we need to stop thinking about getting back to normal, and start just rebranding. It's kind of like a magazine or any sort of product. Is when something happens that they need to update, they rebrand. They rebrand to change themselves, to change their image. And in the same sense, that idea can be used in your daily life. Take something that you do on a regular basis. We've had it here where we say the word like, or yeah, but, little whispers like that. Crystal's brought them up. I've brought them up too. Where we try and overcome those hurdles by removing those words from our vocabulary, because they're what are called word whiskers, fillers. It gives us time to think. That's what you use them for. When in actuality, there's nothing wrong with just a pause. You pause, collect yourself, and keep moving forward. In the same sense, this is an opportunity where we can rebrand ourselves. Take something that we do that we think maybe that, though, you know what? Instead of saying, well, this is what I do bad, take something that annoys us in every experience we have. Take that thing and remove it from your life. Okay? What I mean to say is, say if you feel that service isn't good every time you go for breakfast, maybe you're not very nice during breakfast time, and that's something you should consider. Or say, oh, every time I go out, I end up spending too much money and drinking too much. Okay. Maybe you should set a budget for something like that. Like, take those things that you regularly experience and you find it disheartening, and change it. Have an effect on what your life. Like, this is a huge opportunity for everyone that I really feel that we're missing on a grand scale. The idea that we can change who we are, because realistically, people haven't seen us. We've been able to do, like, we have all this extra time. I think the idea that we haven't been commuting has saved people anywhere from 1 to 5 hours a day in driving back and forth from work. Like, that's so much time. Fuck, you could have another job. Like that. Like, do you understand how much? And we're not like, and we're saying, well, I want to get back to normal. You want to get back to wasting that much time of your day? You want to go back to maybe having a bad experience every day because of one specific thing? Think about what's going on. This is our opportunity to change ourselves and the world around us to be a better place. That is the effort that people are putting on a grand scale across the board. And this is something that's commendable. And I really feel that we're missing the mark by not doing that. Like, look, we started this podcast by chance. I wanted to do it, but I had no idea who to do it with. Crystal reached out to me to do her own podcast. And by happen, we found out that, you know what, we had a good rapport between each other. We were able to talk about things and continue talking. So, you know what, let's just hit it. People have gotten mad that they're like, oh, could you not do it every day? Yeah, you know what? We do it multiple times a day. And if I had it my way, we'd be doing 3 or 4 hours live just to talk shit about people. Just to talk shit about people. That's all we would do. Okay?
People like that.
And that's why it's like, honestly, guys, like, we have opportunities here, and I really think that it's not just about the monetary or anything like that. It's really about becoming that person you want to be. What you aspire for is within your grasp, and this is the opportunity that you have to kind of, like, people say there are a lot of roadblocks to hitting goals, but this is that opportunity where you can do all that tedious tedious little things that are always in your way. You have nothing else to do. Just riff them off and then keep going, right? This is your chance. And I really think we have to reach for that, our aspirations. And I think that's all I'm going to say. Crystal, where can everybody find you?
Simply Me on YouTube, and Crystal Morency on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and Dino.
Guys, Dino the Genetic Marvel on YouTube, Instagram. I have a Facebook fan page. I also have a Twitter account, so by all means, please follow me there and ruin my day. Also, Morning Motivational Rant, like, share, and subscribe. We are not just on YouTube. We are also sending things out on audio platforms like Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify. We have fans all over the fucking world. I just realized this.
Woo!
We have people who are listening in... let me see here. I'm waiting for it to load right now. It's taking goddamn for fucking ever. We have Canada, Malta, India, United States, and Taiwan. People in Taiwan are listening to us.
People.
I don't know what's happening, but it's awesome. Guys, listen. Have a great day. Stay motivated, and we're going to see you tomorrow.
Woo.
Have a great day. Bye.
I just blushed.